so nonchalant. He is not intimidated by the bastard at all.
The referee's being distracted, as you can see.
Look how unimpressed Orange Cassidy is by the bastard PAC.
I think PAC's unimpressed as well.
Yeah. Oh!
This opening contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing 206 pounds, he is a bastard.
I wonder if Justin Roberts' mama knows he talks like that, don't he?
I don't know, but I can tell you this. This is one of the more intense individuals that we have seen in many, many years, JR, and I know you would agree as well, Excalibur.
You want to talk about somebody that had a chip on their shoulder. Now, he's got an imperfect record here in All Elite Wrestling. After coming up with that time limit draw to Jon Moxley just a couple weeks ago, PAC is going to be even moodier than usual, I suspect.
More of a bastard, really.
I didn't want to say it.
And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing 201 pounds, he is Trent.
Listen to the ovation here in Charlotte for Sue's favorite son, Trent, as he's got some support from Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy, the best friends. But Trent will be facing PAC one-on-one here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you something. Trent can turn a lot of heads. He's known primarily as a tag team wrestler, but a victory over PAC, I should say,
right,
would be extremely impressive for that young man.
Well, the old cliche goes, to be a great tag team wrestler, you first got to be a great singles competitor, and I think we have seen that he can do just that. I'm very interested to see how Orange Cassidy reacts to all of this, or if he reacts at all.
That is the big question. But Trent, with a lot of moral support, PAC likes to walk his road alone. Just doesn't trust anybody to watch his back, and thus far, I mean, it's served him pretty well in AEW.
PAC's so talented, he's strong, he's got great command of his speed, his leverage. We know that this Saturday night on pay-per-view, it's going to be PAC and Hangman Page, a match I'm greatly looking forward to.
It's the rubber match between the two. They each have a victory over each other, so this rubber match is going to be very important to their careers here in AEW.
And JR, you talked about what a gifted athlete that PAC is. He's also a gifted technical wrestler, coming up in the British system, a very grappling-based offense that he likes to employ, along with the high-flying offense that he's so well known for. And look at this, just walking down Trent after that exchange.
The PAC is not intimidated. His presence reminds me of a young British Bulldog, or young Dynamite Kid, more specifically. That British tough man style. He never backed down.
Oh, look at this. Now trying to intimidate Orange Cassidy. Cassidy, haven't seen him lose his cool yet. Trent goes to the outside. PAC, though, returns inside. Trent going for the trip. PAC avoids, goes up and over the top.
Wow, what agility.
Yeah. Oh, with the back elbow there. Trent with the size advantage. The height advantage, I should say.
You were right about talking about the British Bulldog and talking about Dynamite Kid. He has that presence, that aura about him like they had.
That's what I'm thinking. That blue collar, street, smart, tough guy.
Right.
And obviously in great shape, takes great care of himself. I think PAC is in for a massive run, a massive career here in AEW. And he's got a place to start tonight and then Saturday. Saturday's like the playoffs this brand.
That's right.
We've got to win.
If PAC would be able to string together 2 wins in 1 week. Look at this, though. Trent puts on the brakes into a Northern Light suplex. 1,
Shoulder to
2. Only a 2 count. If PAC were able to string together a pair of wins, he would definitely have to be in the running, high in the running, for a shot at the winner of Cody and Chris Jericho this Saturday night at Full Gear.
Security railing being used as a tag team partner momentarily for PAC.
Yeah, PAC doesn't need friends when he's got a steel barricade. Referee Bryce Remsburg pleading with him to keep it clean, but PAC, that heel stop to the ear of Trent.
Flat of the foot is legal. Toe of the boot is supposedly illegal.
Oh, again sent into the barricade.
Referee's got to get these people back in the ring and get them back in the ring or throw them out of here.
And PAC just absolutely remorseless.
This one, allowing this action on the outside is what leads to bad things, Tony.
It leads to bad things. It leads to injuries. As you can see right there, he's stepping on the throat. Bryce Remsburg doing his best to get him back in the ring. We have a great crowd here, as you guys know, here in Charlotte. I want to remind everybody that the tickets go on sale this Friday when Dynamite comes to the greater Memphis area in South Haven, Mississippi, the Landers Center. We're excited about that.
Great arena there, just a few miles from the airport there in Memphis.
Great arena here in Charlotte. The Bojangles Coliseum. The throat of Trent just being targeted and PAC driving Trent the back of the head. And you can see the best friends actually pleading with Bryce Remsburg.
Hey, Remsburg is an excellent official, but I got to say he's borderlining losing control here. There's too many bodies on the outside. There's not enough bodies on the inside.
I think PAC is looking for a count out now.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. He has dismantled Trent on the outside.
A win's a win to get you to the pay window. That's kind of all that matters.
And he might get counted out here.
PAC taking to the skies, goes over the top.
And lands on his feet and didn't miss a step.
Making it look effortless. PAC returning Trent to the ring as we take another look at this beautiful form. As PAC just throwing his body over the top and crashing down on Trent, driving him.
And PAC gets right back to his toes in an athletic context. Back to his toes, amazingly gifted. Missile drop kick, takes down Trent.
Great body control from the inside out and in for that missile drop kick.
And one count there for Trent.
Well, again, he's wearing that world's toughest bandana. You know, he should get into the tourniquet business. He can make tourniquets that tough. It can save lives.
And Tony, you mentioned that, you know, Trent, while primarily a tag team specialist, you can't become a great tag team wrestler without being a singles competitor. And now I think Trent knows in the back of his head that he is facing this adversity alone, and it's incumbent upon him to come back.
You got the emotional support on the outside, but as you guys know, that doesn't mean anything once the bell rings and you're one-on-one.
It's not supposed to mean anything, sir.
It's not supposed to mean anything. You're right.
Nice forearm shot. The thing about being the height that PAC is, he gets right under your jaw with those uppercuts.
Oh!
And look at that power.
And Trent right into your living room, and PAC with the waist lock into the German suplex. 1, 2, no! You notice how PAC was on his tippy toes, putting as much leverage down on the shoulders of Trent to try to secure the 3 count.
Didn't have the grip that he wanted. Right idea, certainly.
Look at the upper body of him so far. The marks on him in this match.
Yeah, Trent really ripped him with one of those chops. Not the first time a chop's been done here in Charlotte.
I like that, no kidding. I like the toughness that we're seeing here tonight from Trent. Because he seems in a tag, it's have a different view, different way of judging it. One-on-one, to me, is where it's always been at in a lot of ways. But then all of a sudden I say that, and I come to AEW, and it's going to become a tag team haven. It's wonderful.
Greatest tag teams in the world here.
All vying for a shot at the newly crowned champions. SCU, Scorpio Sky, and Frankie Kazarian will be joining us here in the commentary position a little later on tonight. But right now, Trent trying to string together some offense on PAC, but PAC
Hung up to dry there, man.
Cutting him off at every instance.
It's just that PAC is one step ahead on most exchanges with the Beretta.
Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy's rolling to the ring. And Cassidy, so nonchalant, he is not intimidated by the bastard at all.
The referee's being distracted, as you can see.
Look how unimpressed Orange Cassidy is by the bastard PAC.
I think PAC's unimpressed as well.
Yeah.
Oh! squeeze.
He's black and blue Cassidy now.
The orange got crushed.
Yes, it did.
But that clothesline, a crunching clothesline. Wow. Thunderous lariat, if you will.
Wild swing and a miss. Half and half suplex taking PAC over the top.
Follow-up now. The follow-up's key for Trent.
Trent showing off why they call it Strong Island.
We wait a long time to get to this point here. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Chape Con, hello! Trent hates it when I call it Strong Island. But let's take a look at this. Is Trent the one doing the flying over the top? You can see how now driving PAC into the barricade on the outside. Turnabout is fair play.
Very physical matchup, especially for a man that is in a huge matchup this Saturday night on pay-per-view in Baltimore. And I'm talking about PAC.
He will be facing off with Hangman Adam Page. The bad blood running deep between those two.
As you can see, that lower back apparently is injured. And so is the Orange Man.
Orange Cassidy receiving that pump kick from PAC. And now PAC sending Trent into the barricade once again. But Trent with a spear!
Big time spear on the outside. Both men got to be aware of being counted out.
Trent almost hitting that barricade as he would the ring ropes and propelling himself into PAC's abdomen.
These men are so intense. They've gotten lost in the match. They've gotten lost, Tony, in the competition. And boy, that may be it. This will be an upset in my book. The shoulders are down. Oh! And PAC towers his way up. That left shoulder came up first.
Closest near fall of the match so far, and it went to Trent. And that close to getting what we would have to consider an upset.
Oh, very much. Very much an upset for Trent here. And you notice that sense of urgency that kicked in when he actually placed his left arm on the shoulder, on the bicep, actually, of PAC to try to keep him pinned to the mat as tightly as possible.
Well, that's all wonderful, but Trent's not following up.
No, it's almost as if he's trying to think of what I should do next here.
Both men up to their feet. PAC missing with the wild lariat. Trent finding his mark. Swinging DDT, planting PAC on the crown of his head. Should do it. No!
Again, maintain the continuity, Trent. Maintain the burn. Maintain the pressure. Stay on, PAC, or you don't win. That's where it is right here. Real simple.
Sometimes, though, the sign of a great pro wrestler, not necessarily what offense you can come up with, it's how you can take offense and keep coming back.
And now the clock becoming an issue. We heard Justin Roberts. Oh, brain buster on the outside.
That's got to be it. Roll him in the ring now and win it.
Remsburg checking on Trent.
Both are down.
Well, the referee's got to check on the safety of the athletes. That's all I'm saying to you.
Look at the vicious angle as PAC just wrenching Trent's head into that. I mean, the ringside area is padded, but it's lightly padded.
Right.
I mean,
it is thin. You don't be dropping your head out there or anywhere else in life, quite frankly. The referee's got his count started. Nice to see that. Up to 8.
PAC returning Trent into the ring, and now PAC, he's got Trent right where he likes him, setting up perhaps for the Black Arrow. PAC up to the top rope.
Does not look good for Trent unless he can avoid the contact.
It's got to move. Whoa! God.
Arrow!
Unbelievable.
Over the line.
2.
It's over. It is over. What?
No, 2 count.
Are you kidding me?
Trent kicking out, and PAC, oh no, into the brutalizer. He's got the brutalizer locked in.
Well,
Trent,
there'll be no questions asked.
and Trent with the verbal submission. Actually, he's passing out.